Okay. Um, I was seeing something on Facebook earlier, and this really sparked the reason to make this video. I'm making this video about society, and I've seen society. It's gotten worse. It's gotten way, way, way worse. For, for instance, teen pregnancy. I mean, that's gotten out of control. And then you have people always trying to you have congressmen trying to ban contraception and abortions. That's terrible. Why would you want to do that? Are you trying to spike the increase in teen pregnancy? I don't understand. And also, teenagers are doing more and more drugs. I know a few friends that go out and smoke pot all the time, and they're really. I guess people like them because of that. I guess they think they're really cool and funny, but it's only a matter of time before time catches up to them. You may think, oh, marijuana should be legalized. It should be legalized. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it should be legalized. It doesn't stop you from being stupid. Marijuana, literally, when you smoke it, it makes you stupid. Bam. It's a fact of life. You can accept it or deny it all you want. It makes you more stupid. People that usually deny it obviously smoke more pot, as you would imagine. Um, I was reading something online the other day, and it said that people that usually develop alcoholism is in high school. Well, are you kidding me? They drink that much? I mean, that's terrible. Why? And I see a lot of parents from where I live that advocated. They want their teenagers to go out drinking. Like, hey, drink this. You're gonna pass out somewhere you don't know, and you're gonna wake up with a bad reputation. Now have fun and be safe. Like, what? You think you're a good parent because of that? No, you should be thrown in jail because it's illegal to do that. And I'm not talking like beer, I'm talking like Jägermeister. Like, I hear these stories all the time, like, are you kidding me? You think you're cool because of that? Man, it's really gonna suck to be you in 20 years. Because you'll probably have a few unplanned pregnancies and you won't know who the father is. And it's really gonna suck for you in college because it's probably where it's gonna happen. Also, smoking. I thought we learned in the 80s that smoking wasn't cool. Apparently not. Apparently smoking's still really cool. I don't know what's so cool about cancer. If cancer's so cool, why don't we all just get a bucket of radiation and roll around in it? Yay, cancer! You see how ridiculous that is? So why is smoking cool? It's not. Same thing with dipping. Dipping is retarded. That's just straight up retarded. Fiberglass is in dip and in snus. Why would you want to put glass in your mouth? What? That doesn't. What? I don't understand it whatsoever. I think that's just retarded. Same thing with like smoking. They put arsenic in tobacco. Like smoking tobacco, there's arsenic in there. Arsenic is a poison. Apparently, some of you have never looked at the periodic table or even looked up arsenic. Arsenic is a poison. They put that in the tobacco. You are smoking poison. Man, society is just awful. And you can blame the teens as much as you want, but it is just as much as their fault as it is the parents. Parents advocate this. They advocate it. I mean, I know when people smoke pot. And I'm a teenager. I can tell just by looking at them, oh, that guy smokes pot. That guy smokes pot. He drinks. So either the parents don't care and they want their child to be a failure, or they're just sadly ignorant. And that's another thing that's wrong with society. The ignorance. Usually the people doing this have ignorant parents. I mean, stupid is as stupid does. I mean, stupidity apparently travels in genes now. I mean, and I can't actually say that or say it like it's true because my mom actually used to be an alcoholic and she used to smoke. I don't do either of them because I just know how stupid it is. Yeah, you may think you're cool now, but in like 40 years, you're gonna get cancer. I mean, I never smoked pot because it was just stupid. Smoking pot is just stupid. It makes you stupid. Why would you want to take something that makes you more dumb? That doesn't even make any sense. Moving on. See, this goes back to the ignorance thing. Moving on. Then we go to I'm gonna say this, and then I'll tie it back to what I mean by it. Okay, so if you haven't known, the army has recently finding it harder and harder to recruit people because everybody's so out of shape. And this goes out to like social media. All people do is sit down and watch TV and eat, and they get fat, and that's where obesity comes from. And our army is suffering because there's so many out of shape people that they can't recruit them, and it's becoming such a bad thing. And it's partly on social media outlets like TV. Honestly, I stopped watching TV like 4 years ago. I can't sit down and watch TV. It annoys me because it's all these corporations trying to sell you these useless items. And I realize it's capitalism, but capitalism is awful. That's just my personal point of view. I think capitalism is terrible. Um, it's just this is the way society is. You know, I'm my political point of view. I am very left-winged, and I think liberal media is awful. No, no, don't be liberal. I mean, it's good in some ways, but it's bad in others. Like, if you've never seen an interview with a politician, the interviewers never ask follow-up questions. They're like, "Oh, hey, what's your economical plan? Oh, that's it. That's great. Let's move on to something else." They don't question them. I mean, and I'm gonna boil it down to this final point. You need to start questioning things. I mean, this will go to a personal thing, and you'll understand why I say it. I don't pledge allegiance to the American flag. I do not pledge allegiance. Because, I mean, why would I pledge myself to a militaristic government? To a government that cares more about national defense than it does education, or health, or science? Why would I pledge allegiance to that? That's not what I stand for. I don't stand for that. I honestly, if you watch this video, I want you to question everything you know, whether it be your religion, I, I, I guess sexuality. I mean, I don't really want to like make everybody homosexual. Not that I have a problem with homosexuals, but I mean like that's just weird. Your political point of view, why you believe some things. Just question everything. That's exactly what's wrong with society. People don't question things. They don't ask questions. They just look at information, that's spoon fed to them, and they just accept it. Anytime I ever hear something, I always look it up. Anything political, I always look it up. Because I don't just listen to what I hear and say, okay, that must be the truth. Why would they lie? I mean, people just need to start questioning everything they know. Question everything. Partly that's why I'm not religious. I question everything. I read the Bible and I was like, okay, what? And I questioned it. I personally didn't believe in it. I questioned it, and it didn't seem like something that I would want to trust myself with. I had too many questions that went unanswered throughout it, and I don't want to make this like a big religious debate, and that's where I'm basically just gonna drop this point right here. But people just start questioning everything you know. Don't get information and say, okay, that's true. I'll just accept that. No, don't do that. That's exactly what's wrong with society because people do that too often. But put down in the comments what you think is wrong with society. If you think it's good or bad. I don't want to make it sound like it's just society's worst thing ever, but the negatives definitely outweigh the positive things. So just put down there what you think about it, and I'll probably put up another video sometime this weekend.